Yeah, I'm Rob, and I'm one of the founders of ParkyPING. So it's sort of my baby, and I recruited two friends to help me start it. About 2 years ago, we first talked about it, and we started playing about 18 months ago. I'd been playing in some tournaments nationally and internationally after being diagnosed with Parkinson's, which is 5.5 years ago. But I really felt I love doing that, but I really wanted to do something which enabled more people to play table tennis with Parkinson's. It's such a good thing for us.
Coaching the session, I knew Rob from uh, Ping Pong Parkinson's when we went into the tournaments in Berlin and Pula and places like that. And I found that he lived very near where I lived in Harrogate. And he ran a session and I ran a session in Harrogate. So he wanted me to sort of just come in and give some injection of Parkinson's training.
So the immediate benefits, I think, are just the benefits of playing sport, getting out there, being sociable, exercising, and in particular the table tennis, the kind of sport it is, it needs people to be able to move and to respond really quickly, all of which are things which have a really positive impact on people with Parkinson's. And research is showing that this is one of the best sports for people with Parkinson's to play. So the sport's important, and that wider community is hugely important too.
So what I would say is I just see the enjoyment of getting together, chatting about Parkinson's or anything else with the other players. And it's just a great thing to do. And I think that comes across.
Since I've been diagnosed, I've met Rob and I've met George, and we've played in the same tournaments, we've been to training sessions. So it's always good to come down and see George's face, and he always thinks of something different to do. Of course, he is a qualified coach, so I get quite a lot from it. And also, the last time I came, they had a meeting here discussing not really table tennis, about Parkinson's treatments. How they found visits to professionals and that kind of thing. So it's a mixture of things. I was drawn by the table tennis initially.
Could see Me and my partner could see that there were some people who would have almost have trouble walking to the table, and you could really tell they've got Parkinson's. And then when they'd be at the table, they were just smooth and fluid, and you could tell that. And I see that from people here. The table tennis has improved a lot, and their movement. So yesterday we were concentrating on doubles, and I realised how good that was, not just about playing doubles, but for people's footwork, which is such an important thing.
The feedback's been very positive from people with Parkinson's and people without Parkinson's. I teach a mixture of both. The styles are slightly different because I have to cater for the lack of mobility and stiffness and the other ailments that go with Parkinson's. Faces that the players light up when they get a rally going, or they understand the concept and they enjoy the game a little bit more.
When I used to play before, because I was a competitive 17-year-old who wanted to beat everybody, it's slightly different now. Because obviously, it's something that's hopefully helped my condition and the symptoms and how bad they get and how many symptoms I do get. So I approach it in a different way. I still can't stop being competitive, unfortunately. It's part of me. So if I'm playing to win.
And one of the things that I've always noticed is that people whose Parkinson's is very physical, it's very movement related, when they are actually in a game and they're playing the match, their tremors stop. So if someone is preparing to serve, hit the ball over the net and returning the serve, for the moments that they are in that rally, their tremors stop. When the rally stops and they step away from that, you can see the tremors in their hands, for example, begin to creep in again. So there's clearly a moment where something is happening in that person's brain. That focus, the concentration, the need to respond quickly is kind of overriding some of the symptoms that they're experiencing.
And now I'm playing a lot because I play in a local club in the Leeds League. So I'm playing 3 times a week and this session. And now I'm feeling much better than I was. So it's very difficult, I'm sure you're aware, to ascribe something to one thing. I've had other treatments and things, but it feels to me that's the thing that's made the difference to me. And I'd really recommend other people with Parkinson's, to give it a go.
Played table tennis for the last 3 years. I'm playing back in the league now. My advice would be, it doesn't matter how fit you are, whether you play table tennis or not, you'll definitely get something from it. Apart from those things, there's a social side. We meet on a regular basis. I have come across other Parkinson's table tennis players in the league. It's been a good experience the first 3 years since I've been diagnosed. I can only see it getting better, to be honest.
And so it's just a very friendly, positive thing to do. And because I'm retired, it gets me involved with something. I do various different volunteering things, and yes, this is one that I do enjoy a lot.
So it's a win-win all round.